The universe is everything, from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies to the very existence of space, time, and life. But how did it all begin?
Most religions have a single creation story. Hinduism has many. This is because for Hindus there is no single creation, but periodic cycles of creation. The universe we live in is one of innumerable universes. The story of our universe begins with a vast ocean. A serpent, Anantashesh, floats on its surface. Vishnu is asleep in its coils. A lotus sprouts from his navel. On top sits the four-headed demigod Brahma. At first, Brahma can't tell who he is or what he should do. Vishnu encourages Brahma to create the world from the materials he has provided. After eons of meditation, Brahma hears a sound arising from the depths of the ocean, a humming that increases in volume, the sacred Om. Brahma splits the lotus into three parts. One becomes the heavens, another the sky, the third the earth. He creates grass, flowers, trees, birds, fish, and other animals. The world fills with living, breathing things. Regularly, within the cycles of creation, Brahma wants to produce more species or to increase the population of the universe. One time he produced two forms, a male and female, and they combined to give birth to sons. Another time he divided in two, becoming male and female. The female part became a cow, and the male part a bull. They give birth to calves. Then she became a mare, and he became a horse. They have foals. And so the process continued to expand the living world.
Watching the non-scientific theory is that I was so amazed and it was very unbelievable, especially with the existence of Brahma. Moving forward, Brahma split the little into three parts. Firstly, the heaven; second, the sky; and third one, our planet Earth. But then, since Brahma wants to produce more species and to increase the population in the universe, he created the two forms, which is the male and female. And the male and the female, they combine to give birth its sons. And then so on and so forth. The existence of animals overall in non-scientific science theory is that I was really amazed. It was very enveloped and believable for me.
The Big Bang theory was put forth by Belgian cosmologist Georges Lemaitre, who explained that the universe originated from a singularity that was so hot and dense that it exploded, creating matter that was then propelled outward to create the billions of galaxies that make up the universe. This theory is now widely accepted because there are two supporting evidence, including Hubble's discovery.
I was so amazed that astronauts when watching the non-scientific hypothesis. Moving forward, Graham divided the little into three parts. First, the heaven; second, the sky; and third is our planet Earth. Because Graham wants to produce species and increase the population in the universe, he then created the two forms, which are the male and female. And the male and female, they combine to give birth to sons, and so on. The fourth existence of animals overall in the non-scientific theory. For me, it was incredibly out of box and possibility.
The universe is everything, from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies, to the very existence of space, time, and life. But how did it all begin? The origin of the universe is the origin of everything. Multiple scientific theories, plus creation myths from around the world, have tried to explain its mysterious genesis. However, the most widely accepted explanation is the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory states that the universe began as a hot and infinitely dense point. Only a few millimeters wide, it was similar to a supercharged black hole. About 13.7 billion years ago, this tiny singularity violently exploded. From this explosion, this bang, that all matter, energy, space, and time were created. What happened next were two major stages of the universe's evolution. Called the radiation and matter eras, they're defined by key events that helped shape the universe. First came the radiation era, named for the dominance of radiation right after the Big Bang. This era is made of smaller stages, called epochs, that occurred within the universe's first tens of thousands of years. The earliest is the Planck epoch. No matter existed in the universe at this time, only energy and the ancestor to the four forces of nature, the superforce. At the end of this stage, however, a key event occurred in which gravity split away from the superforce. Next came the Grand Unification epoch, named for the three remaining unified forces of nature. This epoch ended when one of those forces, called strong or strong nuclear, broke away. Then, the inflationary epoch began, during which the universe rapidly expanded. Almost instantly, it grew from the size of an atom to the size of a grapefruit. The universe at this time was piping hot, and it churned with electrons, quarks, and other particles. Then came the electroweak epoch, when the last two forces, electromagnetic and weak, finally split off. During the next stage, the quark epoch, all of the universe's ingredients were present. However, the universe was still too hot and dense for subatomic particles to form. Then, in the Hadron epoch, the universe cooled down enough for quarks to bind together and form protons and neutrons. In the lepton and nuclear epochs, the radiation era's last two stages, the protons and neutrons underwent a significant change. They fused and created nuclei, and in doing so, they created the first chemical element in the universe, helium. The universe's new ability to form elements, the building blocks of matter, cued the matter era. Much as the name suggests, the matter era is defined by the presence and predominance of matter in the universe. It features three epochs that span billions of years, the vast majority of the universe's lifespan, and includes the present day. The first was the atomic epoch. In this stage, the universe's temperature cooled down enough for electrons to attach to nuclei for the first time. Called recombination, this process helped create the universe's second element, hydrogen. This hydrogen, along with helium atoms, dotted the universe with atomic clouds. Within the clouds, small pockets of gas may have had enough gravity to cause atoms to collect. These clusters of atoms, formed during the galactic epoch, became the seedlings of galaxies. Nestled inside those galaxies, stars began to form. And in doing so, they cued the latest and current stage of the universe's development, the stellar epoch. The formation of stars then caused a tremendous ripple effect and helped shape the universe as we know it. Heat within the stars caused the conversion of helium and hydrogen into almost all the remaining elements in the universe. In turn, those elements became the building blocks for planets, moons, life, everything we see today. This ecosystem of everything was only possible because of the many stages in the universe's development. While countless questions about the origins of our universe remain, it's only a matter of time for some long-sought answers to emerge.
My thought about this is that the universe developed by expanding from a heart-dense state with everything exploding away from everything else. So Big Bang so the Big Bang is a scientific theory about how the universe was started and then made up a galaxies and stars we see every night. And so we all know the starting from extremely high density and temperature. The space was expanded, the universe cooled, and the simplest element was formed. And the Big Bang started that before the universe, the time, matter, and energy does not exist until a large explosion.
Big Bang of science, according to the specific theory known as the Big Bang theory, everything in the universe began from nothing and then suddenly appeared. The video I watched described some of the stages in this theory, including the birth of the first element, hydrogen, and the beginning of the Dark Age, which is when the universe started to form and during which visible light could not pass through the hydrogen gas that covered it.
My opinion in this is that the universe everything explode away from everything else at expand from Earth heart-dense state. So the Big Bang theory is a scientific theory about how the universe begin and they form the galaxies and start. We see everything night and we all know that it began extraordinary high density and temperature. Space was extended, the universe was cold, and simplest element was generated, and the Big Bang declared that before the universe, there was no time, matter, or energy until the tremendous explosion.